What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Keys with another video. Obviously, going straight into it, we had to make a video talking about the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports that are going to be coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. I mean, off the bat, it's going to be amazing, right? Like the nostalgia, going back to your childhood. I wanted to go ahead and get back on Black Ops 2, so I booted up the Xbox One. Of course, it has the backwards compatible for the Xbox 360. So the Black Ops 2 thing, obviously, that's what has everybody's going crazy right now. You know, as far as just the tweet itself, I think someone said that it's the most successful like Call of Duty tweet of all time, which, you know, I find so hard to believe. But, you know, at the same time, like, do you really, you know, like, honestly, we're talking about one of the greatest, you know, arguably the greatest Call of Duty of all time. I mean, when you really think about it, the file size of the game is a little bit bigger than the originals, so people are thinking that the DLC is included. It is not a remaster, it is a port. Apparently there are reports of them, you know, making the graphics a little bit better, possibly adding the POV sliders to change the point of view, you know, depth and stuff like that. So we'll see if all of that is true. You know, going back on these games, obviously they don't look, you know, amazing, but it doesn't look awful either. Like, really looking at the texture, it doesn't look, you know, terrible. But of course, this was 2012 we're talking about, and so, you know, everybody just decided to be able to have that again. You know, we're talking about as far as like YouTube and popularity. I don't know if Black Ops 2 is #1, but Black Ops 2 is definitely up there. You're talking about clan creation, trick shotting, sniping clans, all that type of stuff. I mean, that's the prime of Optic versus FaZe. Coming out in July, there is no actual release date anytime as far as like the day that it will be coming out in July, you know, but we will be there. Simple, right? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We will definitely be there for Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. A lot of people didn't even get to play Black Ops 2. Think about all the old maps we're gonna get to play again, man. You know, this is like golden era GOAT Call of Duty time for a lot of people, including myself. And we're not talking about some random old game, you know, we're talking about, for a lot of people, this is the GOAT. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, you know, one of those up there for sure, you know. The servers are going to be brand new, so that's going to be amazing. Brand new servers. We're not going to have to worry about the older servers anymore. Those of you who don't know, I'm trying to get the what's called a perma perk. So back in Black Ops 2, on Buried, Die Rise, stuff like that, there was a thing called a perma perk. There was different perks that you could automatically have game by game. You don't have to go and drink a perk cola to have it.
Don't you even think about it.
Oh shit.
You touch it, you pay for it.
So here's where things get a little weird. Xbox actually owns Call of Duty, for those who didn't know. And yet, you know, it's coming to PS4 and PS5, you know, ported on brand new servers before Xbox. So, you know, Xbox fans, some of them are starting to feel overlooked, like, hey, you know, obviously Microsoft and Xbox bought Call of Duty, originally had them all in the Game Pass. You know, that didn't go too well toward the middle and the end. At the beginning, it was, you know, pretty good. It's bizarre that Xbox is bringing these games to PlayStation while some Xbox players, you know, feel ignored. You know, why not bring them to both? Now, of course, I don't work for Activision, Call of Duty, Xbox, PlayStation, any of that stuff. So I don't know. They could be still secretly, you know, doing the same thing for the Xbox. But, I mean, I'm all for people getting access to these games. That's a win for everybody, right? But, you know, I guess Microsoft does have to understand that some people on Xbox are frustrated. I'm usually a PlayStation guy. I have a PS5, obviously. But like I said, I came back to Xbox to play specifically Black Ops 2, but also Black Ops 1. So in general, Xbox has been having a rough time recently. You know, there's been layoffs, reconstruction rumors, you know, uncertainty about Xbox's direction and stuff like that. You know, just when it comes to gaming in general, they don't know if they want to do exclusives. They don't know if they, you know, want to make it to where everybody gets all Xbox games and, you know, stuff like that. Obviously, PlayStation is still going to get Fabled, which ended up getting delayed until, I believe, February of 2027. And so, we're just really trying to figure out, what's going on with Xbox. Although I prefer PlayStation, right? At the end of the day, it's never good to have a monopoly. And, PlayStation wouldn't really have a monopoly because, you still have the Nintendo Switch. But as far as just like in the house, like, console for things like Call of Duty and stuff like that, usually, Xbox, PlayStation, and then now PC as well. So if you take away Xbox, now you just have PlayStation and PC. And obviously, that's not, too great either, right? Because now pretty much Sony kind of owns that, console kind of war thing, right? And so kind of Sony can do whatever they want now, right? They can change prices on things and up the prices on things, and especially with the addition of Call of Duty getting revived as well. It could just be Sony taking over, which doesn't necessarily mean that that's a good thing. Now, of course, it is Xbox's fault in a lot of ways that they are on the downfall, right, with all the recent like studio purchases and stuff like that. But still, nobody wants to see Xbox just go away completely. So you all just let me know if Black Ops 1 and or 2 were your favorite Call of Duties. Are you excited for it? Are you ready? Are you going to be on for these re-releases? Of course, we also have GTA 6 that is going to be coming out pretty soon. Of course, realistically, everyone is still waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. That's what everyone is waiting for. We all want Grand Theft Auto 6. Biggest like gaming release ever is going to be GTA 6. Of course, earlier today we got the little trailer for the cover art, which has millions of views, right? And it's just talking about the cover art of the game, which is insane, right? I'll go ahead and vote raid again. The fact that these Black Ops 2 games are still available to play on Xbox is so amazing though, so I definitely understand why Xbox players are upset. Thank you all so much for checking out the video. I'm going to keep getting my practice on this Black Ops 2 on Xbox and just prepare and keep warming myself up and getting ready for the actual official re-release on PlayStation. Hopefully I catch you all there, and until the next video, thank you all so much. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.